What's going on, family? Thank you for tuning in to today's live. You're locked in with the Coach Smook Network, and I'm your host, Coach Smook, your favorite Alabama insider and sports media personality. Before we get rolling, do me a quick favor. Tap that like button, share the stream out, and if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you never miss any of the action. Now listen, if you really rock with what we're building here, I invite you to take the opportunity to support the channel by becoming a member of the AAA family. Our mantra is authenticity above all. Everything we do, our content and our community, is built on creating and enjoying quality, authentic conversations, real insight, and real information surrounding sports entertainment. Your membership directly assists in the growth of the Coach Smook Network, and every hard-earned dollar you contribute is not only appreciated, it's paid forward. We proudly make monthly contributions to various community health and awareness organizations because impact matters. If you want to get even more involved with the community, be sure to join our Discord. You can type the command right now in the live chat or head over to our main YouTube page and click the Linktree link in the description. And for those who want to support the network directly, you can donate through multiple options: Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Every bit of support helps us continue to grow and elevate this platform. Thank you all for the love and the support and the energy you bring every single time. Now buckle up because it's time to get into the show. Somebody type it in the chat. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Let's get it.
That's where I stand. If you ain't a real fan, you'll feel with the fan. They tried to box me in, and I keep it though off the frame. Turn the pressure into power. Put me step on the game. Put me in the game, coach. In the game. Put me in the game, coach. That's what they saying. Put me in the game, coach. In the game. Put me in the game, coach. That's what they saying.
Players and the staff are pulling up right now for today's scrimmage. Coach David Ballou in the front. Y'all can see everybody pulling up, man. Them boys over there. Look at Deontay.
Hey, y'all, I'm walking out of Walmart. Hey, what's your name, bro?
Man, my name Michael McKinney, man. I'm a true Alabama fan, and this man does a good job on his podcast.
What's up, bro?
Reviewing Alabama football. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate that, bro. Roll Tide, man.
Go AAA family, let's go. If you up late, I know it ain't a lot of y'all, but we about to have some fun, man. We just gonna chill tonight. Have a little fun, man. I'm just gonna talk what I know, what I heard, what I talked all day, all night, man. I done had some fun today. Yesterday now. You know, Sunday was a great day. For your boy, man. We got to talk with maybe 4 or 5 guys today. 4 or 5 guys. Just to get their reactions from practice today. The media availability was definitely not there, right? Tomorrow will be the first day. But Tuesday. Tuesday will be the first day where you actually have media availability. So but we do got some pictures from the first practice today, man. We got some pictures. We're gonna go ahead and bring up our slideshow. Shout out to the University of Alabama, getting us the pictures, getting us the clips from today's practice, man. And we put our own little slideshow together. So we're gonna go just run that while we here on the channel. Let it run big screen for a second. Looking at it, man. Ryan Williams, number 1, 63. Michael Carroll, 69. I can't remember. 16. That's one of the freshmen.
I want to say that's Jordan Edmonds. Let's go back. Hold on. Let me slow it down. Let's go. 63, 69. Let's see. I know 63 is Carroll. 69 is definitely. Let me go get this number roster up. I got to learn all the new numbers, man. I know I have it down before the first scrimmage for sure. But yeah, hold on. I don't know what this thing is going right now. Can y'all hear me good on the microphone? Mic check, uno, dos. I know Red changed his number to his high school number 6. I think he went number 6. Yeah, he went back to number 6. Okay. So we were on the alphanumeric. Why does this screen look like this? All right, Ed. We had to refresh it. All right, number 69. Who is 69? Baker Hickman, walk on offensive lineman, lined up in front of Bryson Cooley. That's Cooley. Carroll is 64. Okay, so we got Bryson Cooley right there, looking like Michael Carroll, looking like a skinny Michael Carroll. He looked like Michael Carroll from last spring. Yeah, I remember Michael Carroll came in at like 285, and I think when season started, he was 315, 310. Got some defensive players out there on the field, man. Y'all know what? I am excited about the inside linebacker room. I was looking at how much weight everybody's picked up in that room. Luke, Caden, all of them sitting at 230, turning over speeds of 19, 20. Got a couple 21s in that inside linebacker room, top speeds. Bunch of speed, man. Duke Johnson hitting over that 230 mark. They say he's 6'1". Duke Johnson, I thought he was probably a little bit taller than that, 6'3". But who is this 16 right here? Let me see who that is. Jordan Edmonds. I knew that was one of the freshmen. Yeah, he's looking like he's about ready, man. Already 190, 185, 190. Kid looking like he ready to go. I like his film too. Him and Zion looking good on their film. One of the walk-ons, number 32. That's who's running the drills against him, Griffin Hansen. I like how they acknowledge all the walk-ons on the roster this year. Who is that sporting number 10 this year? Who is that sporting number 10? You know when the freshmen come in and they get them low numbers, like they high school numbers and stuff, you know they're gonna be something. That boy, don't Jair Edwards look like a freaking linebacker? That's a free safety. That's a true freshman free safety right there. Like a freaking linebacker coming out downhill. Y'all hear me good? What's good, Darius? Good to see everybody tonight, man. I see y'all. We just chilling tonight. Ken, the Bama fan, I see you. Is the music too loud? Everything good? Everything good? We vibing tonight. Y'all tap the screen. Make sure y'all share the stream too, man. We want to get some live viewers. I'm going to get back on this vibe. I told y'all, once I got in my spot like we did this past weekend, like I said, once I got in my spot, y'all, it was going to be up. It's going to be dangerous out here for the rest of the community because we're going to be bringing all the coverage, everything, reactions, everything. What up, Deron? Good to see you in the chat, man. Good to see everybody, man. Appreciate y'all. Everybody drop a comment. I don't want nobody in here quiet. We could tell if we got some folks quiet. We don't want no lurkers. We want y'all talking and chatting with us tonight. We want y'all talking and kicking it with us tonight. But Jair Edwards looked like a freaking sophomore linebacker out there, man. Don't even Zach. That boy look big out there, man. Let's see. Let's keep it going. Let's see. We're just reacting to the footage from today, and I'm gonna break down some of the conversation. Y'all know I'm extremely excited about this tight end room, especially the young guys we brought in last year. But when you look at the frame and how just this room was kind of built, the prototype of tight end that I think this staff wants to establish going forward is the Caleb Edwards look-alike, right? That's 6'4 plus, 250 plus. Can stretch the field vertically, but is such a strong asset in the run game, right? Things that you can do and putting him in motion, splitting these guys. Caleb Edwards, what's the other young man's? Marshall Pritchett. You still got Danny Lewis still on this roster. I think Jack Marco is going to finally get an opportunity to be a true H-back for this system. Jay Lindsey is back. We saw him get some opportunities last year. This tight end room is pretty talented. But right here you see Caleb Edwards, man, looking like just a dude, man. Number 17, y'all. I told y'all this freshman class, when I look at the players that came in this past winter, right? I truly believe that this freshman class right here might be one of the most day one ready classes. Day one ready. I told y'all Jordan Edmonds looked good. Zion Gibson. These guys are ready. They are some ballers. Max Sutter even bigger. You know what? I think Mac got to get smaller though. I think they're gonna end up trimming him down, and then he got to be committed to blocking with his size. He truly got to be committed to blocking. I like Max Sutter though. I like Max Sutter. I think he's gonna be a developmental piece. You know, get out there, year 3, year 4, and be just a freaking dude. He might get a chance second year, red shirt freshman year. But Zion Gibson right there. Edric Hill. No, that's not Edric. That's Big Terrence Green, ain't it? That's Big Terrence, number 99, I believe. That's Big Terrence Green, the Oregon transfer. The Oregon transfer. Dude is going to be a great asset for the interior of that defensive line. Him, Edric Hill, Cy Faga, Jeremiah Beeman, Devin Tompkins, the transfer. I mean, you just got a bunch of dudes in the interior defensive line. I don't see how people are trying to doubt anything that Alabama is returning. And then the portal pickups, go turn some film on. We're going to do a couple VODs where we just kind of look at these guys' film, not highlights, but their film, like games from where they actually played at their previous schools. We're going to do our research and get in there. But y'all know somebody that's probably not going to get a lot of hype right now. They wasn't a big signee in this class. They wasn't, one of those big names where everybody's like, oh, we got Corey Howard Jr., the defensive lineman from Valdosta. I met some people when I was at UHP. They were telling about this young man, and I said something about him. Go look at my stream from when I was at UHP, chat. When I was at UHP, July, something like that. Go check it out. I spoke on this young man. We looked at his highlights, even in that glitchy little service we had. And the fact that he committed to Bama was pretty cool, but not only that, the fact that he's already, turning heads with some of his athleticism with the numbers he's putting up. You're talking about a 6'6", 290, 285-pound defensive lineman, freshman defensive lineman. We're getting a lot of London Simmons-like assets on that D line, man. You got another lengthy, girthy, athletic, twitchy, pass rushing interior defensive lineman. I believe the defensive line has the potential to be that of early Nick Saban DLs. Man, listen, this is Freddie Roach's opportunity to shut everybody up. This is probably the talent-wise, experience-wise, this is probably the deepest room he had since probably 2019, 2020-ish, right? D-line just not just a bunch of dudes, but a good spread of talent to where you should be able to be successful and put pressure. Another defensive lineman that nobody that we probably won't hear a lot about, but I guarantee you he'll have somewhat like a London Simmons type opportunity waiting on him if anything happens in front of him. That's Kamari Johnson. Y'all know that's been my youngin since we connected a very long time ago. But his growth, his development, he's more your shorter, the 6'2", 6'3" interior guy. Kind of like what you was getting from Tanner Keenan, but now you're going to get that speed and quickness, that lateral speed and quickness that you can move. He's not one of those guys that's going to be, overweight. It was this rumor out. And y'all know I love Tim Keenan, but it was a rumor out, man. A lot of plays that he was missing early in the season was because he was playing a little overweight. And you see him get at the combine, and you see him move real well at the combine. He dropped a lot of weight since the season's end. So good to see Tim Keenan continue to grow. Where does Steven Boomer fit in the rotation? I think Steven Boomer is still in the developmental phase. I remember this gentleman has only played like 4 years of football in his life, right? So for him to continue to develop, he's definitely going to have to maintain the growth pattern, the growth curve that he's on. I think this year he will get an opportunity to be one of those second, third rotational guys on the interior, right? You saw Cy Fagan, not necessarily Edric Hill. Who else played a lot of road? rotational reps. Aside Fager played a lot of rotational reps late in the season. I think that's what you'll see from Steve Bowler this season. You'll start to see him trying to kind of fit into that. And that's if he can develop in front of some of those more skilled and experienced guys in front of him. Even though these guys are younger than him, quote unquote, younger than him by age, these guys have been playing football since they were 7, 8 years old. So they got the experience factor. I told y'all one time, man, I just want to see. I want to see Alabama I want to see us have another opportunity to make a success story, right? And good evening, Kelton. Good evening. Good to see you, man. Roll Tide. But if we was to put together like the perfect success story, Tyler Henderson, this is the Mississippi Gulf Coast transfer. I'm not sure if he's going to keep that number 37. I don't know what it stands for, what the symbolism is for it, but we're going to try to get our we're going to try to use our access to find it out. Somebody make sure Zach, one of my mods, make sure we remember that. Remember to annotate that. But Tyler Henderson, the transfer from Mississippi Gulf Coast, that's who that is right there in that picture. I think he's going to be one of the surprises of this wide receiver room. Nobody's really talking about the JUCO transfers or the community college transfers that we got. I think this is probably one of the more quality groups you're going to see across college football. And these are not, bottom tier ranked JUCO transfer guys. All of these top 20, top 15 guys coming from JUCO. Michigan picked up a few guys too. I think, was it Michigan or Michigan State picked up a few JUCO guys that I think are going to have a big season this year. So Tyler Henderson, man, be on the lookout for number 37. That's if he keeps 37. I don't see a wide receiver keeping 37. But these kids different nowadays. Running back room getting active. I love to see when our young boys is out here getting the opportunity to turn up. Let me move myself out the way so y'all can see the full picture. When I think about like guys like that came on campus as a freshman, right? I think about guys like TJ Yeldon or Kenyon Drake, right? Freshmen that really had to come and sit their time. We got I think we got that in both what's the boy's name? Xavier Crowell, right? Just this year, right? And even in the true freshman, the other freshman signing, Trayshawn Brown, I think both of these guys have a physical running style that doesn't need a lot of reps to get started. And when you have young guys that run the ball like that, they can be dangerous. I would love to see our running game kind of just take off with Daniel Hill and AK Deer kind of at the helm of this group. I think that's going to be your bell cows there. Kevin Riley, Crowell, getting opportunities to kind of accent the run game. But I truly believe this running back room has enough talent right now, has enough guys in there to create a diverse group. One, be diverse, but two, create explosive plays early in the run game. TJ Yeldon was instant production, but he was limited instant production because you got to remember, just like Najee Harris. Najee Harris to me was always the best running back on the roster when he joined the roster, right? I think at the time TJ Yeldon came on, he was the difference maker, right? But he wasn't the best running back. And so because of that, when you were down to your second or down to your third running back, when he was, RB2, RB3, something, 2A, 2B, however you want to look at it, because he was so explosive, because he was so developed, he was able to kind of just showcase that when other teams would be down. You get into something similar like that with this Alabama, the offensive skill sets you have in the running back room at Alabama right now, you're going to find a explosive offense. You're going to see an explosive offense this whole season. Let's continue to look at some of these pictures, man. All right, y'all. Now, y'all think I be tripping when I say stuff, but y'all gonna listen to me one day. Y'all see Mari. We just got done talking about Mari. Y'all see Mari right now. I have some intel. The D line room is probably the best Like overall group. What's good? What's good? Jordan then woke up in the middle of the night. Hey, you can come back here if you want to, Jordan. Let me know. You know where it's at. Come back here. I'm gonna be up for at least an hour. I'm doing an hour. We're just gonna get clips of just chatting. I wanted everybody to like the stream right now, though. If y'all up, it's 20 of y'all in the chat on YouTube. If y'all up, y'all might as well share the stream. Like literally send this direct message this to somebody. It don't matter if they up or not. I'm for real. 20 of y'all in the chat. Who up laying in the bed watching me on stream right now? Come on, be honest. I know. I'm just saying, if you getting frisky, you know, that's all I'm saying. I ain't saying this. I ain't saying I need you. I do, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Just playing, man. I'm just chilling tonight. It ain't really no like show. We just chatting a little bit. But y'all, appreciate y'all for pulling up. Listen, but everybody share the stream right now. This is just talking. We just looking at the roster, and then I'm gonna break down a few things. I'm gonna give y'all like 15 minutes of like inside and not information, but just like details on things that's happening and things that happened from day one. We're looking at the pictures, the official pictures from on day one. My boy say he on COD. Hey, bro. Hey, listen, what's good? What's good, Mike Jones? Good to see you, man. You got class in the morning? Are you gonna be able to hit the 8 a.m. show? We're gonna see. I need my producers for the 8 a.m. show. I'm gonna actually create that link and have everything set up for tomorrow. Because I don't want to give y'all full details because that's kind of how we stay ahead of what's going to happen at practice on Tuesday. So we'll be doing our morning show tomorrow morning. What's up, James? Good to see you. We'll be doing our morning show tomorrow at 8 a.m. But then we'll be doing our Tuesday morning show. We'll probably do that one a little bit earlier so we can try to hit the road and get to Tuscaloosa to sign in to get our credentials. So let's make it happen. But Mari Johnson, man, boy, growing up, it's funny how their bodies develop so fast once they get on campus. Yeah, Dre is on a different Dre is on a different mindset coming into this season. And I say that because I'm watching him daily on TikTok. We interact, we talk, but the way that he's speaking on like how much energy they're putting into prepping for this season, right? And you know they can't say much on their different platforms, but he's saying enough to let me know he's going to be a part of. In his mind, he has reason to believe that he's a true part of what. And we saw glimpses of what that young man can do. He is not scared to come downhill, break on the ball. He's very aggressive. You can be that type of way when you're a sure tackler and a hard hitter like him. You make guys think twice about catching the ball when you hit him, like Dre does. So I'm excited to see Dre kind of flourish this season. I think even though Bray and Keon are coming back, I think Dre, Ivan, I think those guys, even Jair Edwards, I think there's going to be a deep safety rotation this year. Zay Mincy. And now we've seen them play 4 or 5 safeties in rotation. Kane Womack is not crazy. It's not crazy to see him have those secondary guys. Mo Linguist, you have a select, maybe your number 3 through 6 gonna get 15 to 16 reps a game. That's plenty for Jair Edwards. That's plenty for Dre Kirkpatrick. That's plenty for Zay Mincy. Ivan Taylor. That's plenty. When your defense is averaging 62 snaps a game, you're going to get opportunities. These guys, I like our safety room. Physical. Listen, Jay Lindsey, watch out, y'all. I think Bama's expecting some big things from that tight end room. Look at our baby face offensive lineman, though, y'all. That's one thing about these offensive linemen. Y'all remember Alabama's offensive lineman always looked extra young? Jackson Lloyd is one of the biggest offensive linemen on the roster, right? And he has the most baby of baby faces. Probably the most mechanically sound, too. When it comes to, like, offensive line, just execution, movement, footwork, all of that, he's probably one of the most mechanically sound offensive line that we have on roster. So that's Jackson Lloyd, 77. Let's see who else we got, y'all. Hey, speed coming out the secondary. Hold up. Speed coming out the secondary. And you know what's crazy? Chuck, one of them players, man. Did he change his number? Is that Chuck? Chuck still 19? Yeah, telling y'all. And they got 197 on this roster right now. But I know for a fact, after seeing Chuck in person, he's about 205. And turning in speeds 22 miles per hour, something like that, top end speed, putting up second highest numbers as far as power output, power turnover in their lifts and their work. Like this, the young man is ready. I thought he was going to make he was going to make a push in last year's rotation. Where, you talking about that last picture? Nah, that wasn't racing. That was Lloyd. That's Jackson Lloyd. That's Jackson Lloyd, man. Right, coach. And you can throw off the offense with a deeper rotation because everyone brings different attributes. Facts. But I think this safety group is pretty much talking about skill sets. I think the safety room, you've got similarities in those positions. You got a prototype. You got an atypical safety that you want in those positions out there. Carmelo O'Neal, the transfer from Mercer. I'm telling you, man, big corners with length, and he's not just height wise big. He's 6'4", 210. Physical corners. You're going to get bigger corners so that they can come up, and they got to be able to play the edge. Ejon Lee did it well last year, did very good. Xavier Brown got better as the year went on. Imani Jackson struggled. Red Morgan run support, attacking. I mean, just clearing. Red is probably the best downhill corner safety, nickel corner that you're going to see as far as run containment. Attacking the short area offense of attack. Red Morgan, probably one of the best out there. But Dre is going to be on the field a lot more this year. Y'all going to see Dre is a ball hawk. His what is it called? Not intensity. What is it called? Instincts. His instincts. He has some very, very crazy good instincts when it comes to making plays on the ball. Ball hawk, man. I'll look at the quarterbacks, as you can see, lined up in that order. Best believe that's how it's going to start. We already do this, right? I knew Austin Mack was going to start off as probably the lead guy. Keelan Russell, QB2. You got 15. I think 15 is Tamala. 15 is Tamala. And then the big one on the end, that's Kawhi. That's a big boy, man. That's a big dude, man. That's a big dude. No, that's 13. I'm sorry. I'm 13. That's the sophomore, the walk-on. But wait till y'all see Kawhi, number 11. Wait until y'all see him. I think he's 11, or is he? Yeah, he got to be 11. He ain't one because him and Griffin. Yeah, he a quarterback bigger than linebackers out there. But Mac looking like he trying to slim down too. He looked like he was trying to slim down. I think he was right at 240 last year. Yo, Smook, is that time? Oh, y'all, we got CJ in the chat. What's good, CJ? Chuck Jr. in the building, man. Chuck second. I know who that is. That's my brother. Hey, give it up for him, man. Give it up for him. Hey, it's that time, bro. It's that time. And I'm going to see you soon, too. We're going to see you soon. Y'all know. Well, hey, what you doing up this late, man? You got a real job. Don't you got a real job? I know you do. Big money. Got a real job. These boys looking good though, man. I was just looking at we just kind of reacting to the film. I mean, the pictures from practice earlier. Some of the conversations we were having with some of the guys as they was telling us about their day of practice. Y'all, the O-line. Biggest concern, and we're gonna talk about this in our show tomorrow, the morning show. I think is not the amount of talent as we look at Steve Bowler, man. I'm telling you, that dude is a monster. That dude is a monster, like physically, what he looks like stepping across from him. Y'all, the first time I met him, his forearms look like like middle school thighs. You know, like when you first start getting a little muscle in middle school, 7th, 8th grade, you start getting a little bit of quads. Yeah, that's what his forearms look like. And dude is strong, like country strong. 6'3", 6'4", 300, just solid. Like he only eat like banana peels or something. Like, bruh, a big dude, man. Athletic too. Like I said, he's still green in the game of football. Somebody sees that. Somebody saw that and see that his ceiling for development can be crazy. And went crazy at Southwest Mississippi last year. Had some quality stats last year, just being a natural athlete. Overpowered. But like I said, offensive line to me is going to be the most interesting room to watch as far as competition, rotation, all of that good stuff. I'm more so excited about the offensive line rotation to see how that develops and what that looks like. Like I said, we'll do our depth chart before the first scrimmage. You know, after we get our first reports through the first week. Y'all know we got practice Tuesday, Thursday, and I believe Saturday is when we have another practice. Let me get on full screen for y'all real quick. Let me see. I'm gonna pull this thing up real quick so I could tell y'all when the practices is. Oh, you know what? I forgot I did that for my mods. Show EJ. They didn't have no picture of EJ today. They didn't have like no little shot of EJ. But yeah, that boy to put on some weight too, man. The boys get up there, they be eating whole chickens every meal. And I felt like he was gonna easily put on 220. Be able to play at 215, 220. When we on campus with Coach Smook, trying to be there Tuesday, brother. Trying to be there. I mean, literally, sponsors even calling and, you know, reaching out, trying to ask, you know, what's my plan. So if y'all want to see it done, y'all know me, man. I am not ashamed. We just moved into the house. I had to tap into, y'all know, had to tap into everything to make everything happen like it was supposed to. We did exactly what we were supposed to do. And now we in the crib, and now we able to put up this crazy content, late night content for y'all, because we ain't got to worry about. I ain't gonna get into that tonight. Anyways, Desmond, I'm telling you, Desmond U from South Carolina, D-line. We was talking about offensive line. D-line, I believe, is probably the most talented room on the roster. As far as depth, right? I think you got like 11 guys right now that could possibly play somewhere else. D1 be playing and starting. You got Tompkins in that room. You got London Simmons. You got Jeremiah Beeman. You got some of everybody in this room, right? And I mean, even the freshmen, Mari Johnson. You know, we got Nolan Wilson coming in. And is he there now, or is he coming in the fall? You got a bunch of quality talent in the defensive line room. You talking about first step guys that really just get off. They beat you with a first step, and then their turnover to power, the way they generate power from their base and turn it over into speed. The way these guys could bend to get lateral from the interior. We saw London Simmons really go off. I think that the freshman that transferred from Washington, Caleb Smith, I think he's going to be a surprise too. A lot of people think that he's, you know, still in the developmental stages, but he got some length. I think he got about like a 6'7", 6'8" wingspan, standing at 6'5". A guy like that coming down from the interior could play a bandit role, right? Playing a true edge defensive end style technique. I think that rotation there is going to be extensive. We saw this staff try to, you know, multi-use guys across the D line. You know, guys like Edric Hill, they got to play some bandit when you went husky, or you went big to stop the run on the goal line. You saw when we went light, you saw some of the pass rushers like Keeley and some of the other guys that played bandit, but more so pass rusher assets. You saw them go interior and be able to work from the interior. A lot of different lineups and a lot of different, you know, frames on that defensive front that you can get extensive with. And I'm really excited about the Oregon transfer, Terrence Green. I think that guy's coming in with a chip on his shoulder. Had a solid season last year. I think he's going to be pretty solid this year. Jay, what's good, man? Good to see everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Make sure y'all drop a comment and make sure y'all like the stream. Let me know where you're watching from. be up late night with it. Let me go check TikTok. I know we got some comments over there. What up, JR? And what up, Coach Smook? He said, "What up? No pictures of Yanzi? No, I know pictures of Yanzi today. I'm gonna try to get some in though. I'm gonna try to when we do the media availability Tuesday. I'll try to make sure I get some good late night Smook. What's happening? What's up, Trojan Fight? I ain't seen you right here in a minute, man. Y'all make sure y'all grab them wristbands. Y'all folks be tapping out on me. We had to take a little hiatus to refocus so we could get this set up. Y'all like the little backdrops, man? If y'all rocking with it, man, drop some fire in the chat, man. Drop some fire in the chat. I like the little backdrops we've been coming up with. Me and my production team doing the big one. But what else we got, man? 20 live viewers and 16 likes. You run likes up. Y'all better continue running them likes up, man. Stop playing. Yeah, man. Britt, what's good? You over there on TikTok too? You can't let me forget to be active with the TikTok viewers. And make sure if you tapping in on TikTok, this your first time tapping in, this your first time seeing us live. Make sure you come over to the YouTube side and subscribe. Right? We need our subscribers. We need to continue to push towards that 5K by May. 5K by May. That's the road. That's the move. That's how we trying to make it do what it do. Appreciate everybody for tapping in on our platforms. We got 17 live here on YouTube, 18 live on Twitter, and then we got somebody chilling in the chat on Twitch. Man, y'all continue running likes up, show some love. We got a lot of people tapping in on TikTok. Y'all continue to tap the screen. All right, Lottie out for spring. Who told you that, Ken? Nah, I ain't heard that. This is the only thing, Ken, the Bama fan. I need you to come clean right now. Are you a message board watcher? Are you a message board watcher? Please tell me you're not. Let me cleanse you of your message board material. What do you make up? You haven't seen them? What you mean? They just practiced today, man. What do you mean you haven't seen them, Ken? They're not going to get pictures of everybody. You know he changed his number to number 3. He definitely was out there. What do you make of the college football roundtable with the president? Saban still trying to get NIL under control. That's the plan. You know, I think there are more pressing issues to worry about globally than. I think it is a great initiative. I do. Bro, we literally got homeless. I got homeless people. Every time I pull out my parents, well, not my parents, but when I stay with my uncle, they stay on the night side of town in Montgomery, Alabama. We have homeless people, hungry people on the streets. And we are trying to tell somebody how to run their country just so we can have control of the oil. The same type of oil we could dig off our shores and produce on our own. For what, 300 some years, they said, before we start to tap into even the levels of where we any cause for concern. I don't know. I rather them just kind of put a limit on the transfer rule. I really think if you force guys, and it'll kind of put like the NCAA back in the place where it was before. You know, causing guys to lose a year eligibility for leaving after 1 year staying. I think that's fair. Or having to, you either drop down for a year, refuse NIL, then come back, keep your eligibility. I think that could be an option. I don't think freshmen should be able to come in on their first deal or their first agreement, their first commitment, and remove themselves, because that doesn't that contradict the word in itself, a commitment? You only stay there for a year. And don't be one of those prospects that sign and say, for the next 3 to 4 years, I'll be taking my talents to the NCAA. That's where you're taking it, because a lot of y'all, and it's a lot of it is because the business has mucked up the water, man. Rather than control the portal and immediate eligibility to NIL. Oh yeah, you saying the same thing I'm saying. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Yeah, Ken, please stay away from the message boards though, man. You're gonna hear so many rumors about practice. And I promise you, I won't try to support or defend no rumors. The only thing you're gonna hear Coach Smook talking about is what Coach Smook can verify. Yeah, I see your boy picking some weight up. Stop playing with me. I'm eating good. As a matter of fact, when I get off of this, I'm gonna go make some breakfast. I'm gonna eat a full breakfast because I could cook on my stove. Somebody say, thank you, Jesus. I'm excited, man. Y'all just don't know. Some of y'all know. Some of y'all know the journey. Some of y'all know the story. I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful. I am so confident in the word that God has given me for my life and for this network, for the brand, for the team that we putting together, for the high school recruiting exposure series that we're doing. People want the Coach Smook Network to be the face of their 7-on-7 series. Like, that is crazy. This little ugly light-skinned boy from Phoenix City, Alabama, people want him to speak highly or evaluate their players and try to give them an opportunity for their content or their product to be seen. That is awesome to me. I'm grateful for that. That's why when people get mad because I ain't tweaking out about being right about a Bama prediction or a recruiting prediction, I don't care. I'm going to be in the green room with one of these guys one day, giving my kids the opportunity to experience that realm, even if they don't make it as pros or make it at that level. Putting them in a position where they could still be involved in the sports industry. Like, that's what I want to do for everybody that connects to the Coach Smook Network. And we're doing it. We're doing it thanks to you all. All y'all people that's up late tonight. All right, let's talk some football, y'all. We got about 15 minutes left on the show. As a matter of fact, let's do a quick infomercial break. And when I come back, I'm going to come back with something to drink, first of all. And then we're going to talk some Bama football. Let me see. Can I get over here and scroll? Why is it not scrolling nothing? All right, let me refresh. I'll be right back, chat. So right after these messages, we'll be back with the rest of the show, man. Y'all continue to tap the screen if you're on TikTok. If you're on YouTube, share the stream while we in our infomercial break, man. Stop playing with us. Get some more people in here. Tell them to come hang out with the boy and the AAA fam. Coach Smook Network, we here. Shout out to Walk-Ons and all of our sponsors that have supported the Coach Smook Network and will continue to support us. Think about joining the AAA family and helping us continue to grow, man. This is how you do it.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notifications button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
At Walk-On's Sports Bistro, the games are on, the food's delicious, and here you are always part of the team. Welcome to Walk-On Sports Bistro, where every day is game day, whether it's a post-win celebration drinks after work, or taking the fam for some made-from-scratch favorites, Walk-On's is your go-to for good times, craft beer and cocktails, and bold flavors for fans of all ages. From melty mozzarella logs to Hall of Fame level burgers. Stop by today or order online or in the app. Walk-On's Sports Bistro. Game on.
Hold on one second. If you're serious about sports, you need more than just box scores. You need real insight. That's why Sports Info Solutions is the official partner of the Coach Smook Network. Sports Info Solutions is my go-to source for in-depth stat analysis, giving you the tools to truly understand player production, tendencies, and performance on a whole new level. From NFL, MLB to NBA, Sports Info Solutions delivers advanced data that helps fans, coaches, and analysts see the game behind the game. This isn't just stats, it's context. Looking ahead to the next generation of stars? Check out NFLDraft.sportsinfosolutions.com for elite draft analysis and detailed prospect breakdown. Make it your new go-to stat tracker. Visit sportsinfosolutions.com today. Now let's get back in the game.
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Let's do a 2-minute drill. Let's talk about it, man. A 2-minute drill to close out the show. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm not one of them dudes that chase clout. Y'all know that. I don't care. Today, what I got from practice today, one, just speaking, you know, you're going to get the cliche, this energy, the team is intense, everybody's locked in, everybody's focused. For me, I think the one thing that I think was the most of everything that was said today in conversations, and y'all, all you got to do is follow my TikTok, man. And when I post stuff, or if you have notifications on, you'll see what I'm doing on all platforms. Anytime you make a move, if you really follow content creators, anytime they do something on social media, you'll see it. I can't retweet or repost everything every time I'm doing something. So support, man. But if you follow, you'll hear some things being said, and the intensity or the hype at practice today, the noise, right? The amount of back and forth competitive trash talk, you know, that to me is something that I think as Bama fans, we've always thought our teams needed to have in order to, I mean, just to start off, we talk about the energy and the presence of Scott Cochran. I think there's some part of Coach DeBoer and this staff, excuse me, as much as the game has transitioned and there's still football to be played. You still have to get out there and out physical, right? Sometimes you have to get off the bus looking like the better team, acting like the better team to get the mental edge. And that starts in these times. It started in those fourth quarter workouts, but it's really got to turn over now. And we're going to see who's really ready to start getting active. We're going to really see who's starting ready to get active. And I think more so than ever, your offensive line is on the hot seat. Not necessarily like guys are going to get clipped or anything, but I think everybody wants to see an immediate improvement from them. And when I talk about the competition in that room, the personnel that you have competing for just rotational spots in there. And I think we should be getting a scrimmage, a light scrimmage from the team this Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday is practices, I believe. And I think we should be getting at least a little light scrimmage. And y'all know me, we'll be doing that. We'll be doing that this Friday. We'll be making some things happen. But I look at the offensive line room, man, and just looking at the transfer that came in, Roshan Dalgatti, I expect him to be an immediate starter, immediate impact. He's not an undersized center like we got with Parker Brusford, but he provides similar skill sets as far as execution and his IQ in the game. You saw his film. Everybody say, well, it was Cal Poly. I don't care. When you play football, man. You play football, and then you're not dealing with a guy that's undersized. This is not a 6 foot, 265, 275, 75 pound center. moving guys. This is a big guy moving guys, dominated at a level where he should have been dominating it. Javen James, man, I think this is going to be an interesting situation. A lot of people are high on him coming in and competing at one of the tackle positions. I don't know, man. Looking at what we have with Jackson Lloyd, you got Ty Haywood, you got Michael Carroll. Not sure if Carroll's going to get pushed back to guard, right? We know that he was naturally a guard. You got Bryson Cooley, another freshman that's turning heads early, 6'6", 325, tackle guard, can play both. A lot of offensive linemen on this roster right now that give you multifaceted skill sets at the guard and tackle position. Right? The transfer of Tyrell Miller, another sizable guy, athletic, feet, very light on his feet. Can he adjust to this physical style of play, a finesse style blocker that kind of is a leverage guy? But can he get out there? Then you return in Will Sanders, another experienced guy from last season, from the last 2 years, right? Has gotten opportunities. I think the staff is high on him as just a player. The way he shows up, the way you could use him in the jumbo sets, you can put him at tight end. He's one of the athletes of the offensive line room. I just see so many different sets. A lot of people were hyped about getting Nick Brooks from Texas. I don't know, man. Do you get him and not play him 6'7", 340? Do you get him and not play him at one of those guard positions? Talking about wanting to reestablish the run. But if you play him, who's not getting out there? Who? Because I don't see the O-line shuffle happening this year. You're going to get another highly touted guy, Ty Haywood, who was getting recruited heavy by Oklahoma. Bama was on him. He ends up committing to Michigan over Bama and Oklahoma. Now he jumps in the portal after his freshman year. Is back at Bama. And the superstar offensive line group that they were trying to put together initially with him, Strayhorn, Haywood, Haywood, Strayhorn, Carroll, Waldrop, all those guys that came in that class, they were really trying to put a heavy hitting offensive line class together. And those two guys chose Michigan, but now they're at Bama. Got to see some things change, man. A lot of NIL opened up with those veteran Bama offensive lineman guys getting what they deserved last year, or what they felt like they deserved. Jackson, no, I'm sorry. We just went down. I'm trying to find the last offensive line. Make sure I got all. I think it's 17 offensive linemen on roster right now. 14 scholarship, or is it 16 scholarship? Offensive line group looking nasty, looking big and nasty. And the thing is, we have to be physical this season. Like that to me, that wasn't the downfall, but the consistency of it was the downfall. I seen it, Ken. Anyway, but we're looking at it now. I'm looking at the D-line, O-line. Those are the most important parts. We're going to be talking about breaking it down tomorrow. And anybody that's reporting like a quarterback looked good or something today, everybody looked good today. I mean, all you had to do was show up and show some effort. Right? All you got to do is show up and show some effort. That's it. Like on the first day, all you need to do is show up. Don't walk around. So all these platforms trying to act like there's some special stuff. Only thing I took from today's practice is that the energy that you want to show up to your first practice with, it was there. And nobody was, it was no pumping and priming. Everybody showed up and ready. That's about all you're going to get. Now tomorrow, when you start getting into some skill set things, you start getting into those individuals and you see guys lining up and you start seeing some ones being thrown. You get to see some sevens out there tomorrow, right? That's when we're going to start being able to, not tomorrow, but Tuesday. Well, yeah, that's tomorrow. So, because it's Monday. And we on our 2-minute drill. Man, we're doing good. We're doing good. It's more than 2 minutes, but y'all know it's a 2-minute drill. All right. And then another room, like we said, we talk about the D-line. Let's talk about the offense. I mean, the defensive backs. I think this probably the room I'm most excited about, because a lot of these players that, that we were calling for, basically, when I was saying we would have probably the deepest, y'all remember 2024 class, I said if we continue to pull these guys that's trending towards Bama, these caliber guys, this skill set of player, right? I felt like Alabama would probably have one of the deepest skill player rooms when it came to the wide receiver and the defensive backs. You see a lot of these guys competing against each other at the travel level in high school, and then they end up at Bama. I'm more so excited to see that freshman group from last year take over and blend with Xavier Brown, Red Morgan, and I'm more so focused on the corner level, that first level of the secondary, because that's where we saw some issues early in the season until the young guys got opportunities. I don't know why Red Morgan wasn't getting more opportunities, over Deshaun Jones, but we saw his impact. I don't know what the deal was with Deshaun Jones, but he struggled 2 years at Bama. 2 years he struggled heavily. So going to see that cleaned up, hopefully. Red Morgan, the experienced guy there. I'm curious to see if Chuck is going to be playing on the boundary completely, or they're going to use him for his size and frame and his physicality to play that nickel corner spot, that husky, that rover. Because we seen he has some safety like skill sets, just like Morgan. You see, they're more like box safeties that can cover better than safety, right? Nickel corners. So going to see how it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But I expect some huge things from Red, Chuck, even the transfer Carmelo O'Neal. You 6'4", 209, got to be on the boundary, right? You see Dijon Lee kind of get pushed out to the boundary at 6'5". You want your big corners out there. It's just range. It frees safeties up to be more solid in run support. When you get those guys islands and you put them in bracket concepts. Another, we didn't talk about Nick Sherman. We didn't talk about Nick Sherman coming in. I think Nick Sherman getting on this roster and sneaking into this room. He's another big corner. And can play safe. The defensive back room is deep, y'all. We know what's coming back with Bray, Keon, Dijon, and Xavier. You got basically the four most productive boundary guys, your over top and your boundary, left and right boundary. You got your most productive guys coming back, and then you're adding developed talent like Dre Kirkpatrick up top, Ivan Taylor up top. You got a true freshman stud that can come in and start just about anywhere else in the country, and Jywar Edwards coming in this class, right? Rael Kelly is a sleeper. I keep on sleeping on Rael. Quentin Woods puts out studs. And I understand if y'all haven't learned y'all lesson about this on 3 and all these guys that do these ranking systems, don't give it too much. Don't read into it too much. They are very accurate with those 4-star and 5-star guys, how they develop. And if they carry that same trajectory over to college, they're pretty accurate. They solid but they're limited on who because Ryan Kelly, Latier Brooks, Aubrey Walker, those guys like that get 3-star ratings or that don't make the mainstream, they the ones go off to the league and really become your first rounders, your late first round, early second round guys. They understand and they get, because their ceiling, I mean, their level of expectation is a little bit lower. But Rael Kelly is another big defensive back. He's another big defensive back. Honestly, looking at his size, what is he, like 6'2", 6'1", about 190? He kind of reminds me of Daquan Menzie. And it's funny that he's wearing 24. A little bit taller than Daquan, but gives me the same feels. A little bit more twitchy than Daquan too. Shout out to DQ, man. DQ was fast straight line speed. He wasn't as twitchy. He was a skinny linebacker that will knock your face off, boy. Knock your face off. But a lot of DBs in that room. I'm telling y'all, man. If you haven't checked out the roster, make sure you get on the website. They have the rosters updated for the spring ball. They got the rosters updated, so y'all can go check them out. Check out the numbers. But we are going to be here in the morning, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. He's 6'3". Yeah, I figured he was 6'2", 6'3". I know when he came for his visit, and I took that picture with him. I was a little bit taller than him, and I know I'm only 6'3". I'm probably 6'2" at 3/8 of an inch because I, been lifting weights, been gaining weight, so I'm getting a little compressed right now. But But no, y'all, thank y'all for tapping in tonight. For tapping in. Like I said, I just wanted to come in and talk and do another test with the live stream. We've been able to do 2 quality live streams now, and y'all have continued to support. Like I said, it's late night, 2 o'clock in the morning for some of y'all, about to be 3, and y'all up there with your boy Coach Smook. Coach Smook live late night. We got a couple of new things we're gonna bring to y'all in the morning. Call-in show tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. We'll be kicking this thing off on time, bright and early. Now make sure y'all tap in and support your boy. And remember, y'all, I'm telling y'all, if y'all ever see me in the streets, you better holler at me and say it. Come on, man.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
You gotta say it, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night/morning, and I'll see y'all in a few hours. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Roll Tide to my Bama family. And to the rest of everybody else, man, y'all stay safe, man. Y'all continue to cheer for y'all sorry teams and continue to support the Coach Smook Network. And I guarantee you, man, you won't find another like it. Let me refresh. I don't know why I keep doing it, but let's refresh real quick. Hold up.
All right, family, that's going to do it for today's show here on the Coach Smook Network. Once again, I'm your host, Coach Smook, your favorite Alabama insider and sports media personality. And I truly appreciate every one of you for rocking with us today. Before you head out, make sure you like this video, share it with somebody who needs to be a part of this conversation. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you stay locked in with everything we've got coming your way. We're trying to reach some goals here. And if you believe in what we're building here, I encourage you to take that next step and become a member of the AAA family. Remember, our mantra is authenticity above all. This community is built on real conversations and real insight and real information surrounding sports entertainment. Your membership directly supports the growth of the Coach Smook Network, and every hard-earned dollar contributed is not only appreciated, it's paid for through our monthly contributions to community health and awareness organizations. So you're not just supporting a YouTube channel, you're supporting a cause. Also, don't forget to check out the Coach Smook merch. We've got hats, t-shirts, hoodies, and more. It's a great way to show love and support for the network and rep the brand wherever you go. You can find the merch link in our main YouTube page and in the description. Put me in the game, coach. And if you want to stay connected and get more involved with the community, be sure to join the Discord. Just type the command in the live chat or head over to our main YouTube page and click the Linktree link in the description. You can also stay connected with us directly for collaborations, appearances, community service opportunities, and business inquiries by emailing us at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com. Our staff will respond in a timely manner. And for those who want to show additional love, you can always donate directly to the Coach Smook Network through Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Every bit of support helps us continue to grow and elevate this platform. We also want to send a huge thank you to our sponsors and partners: Walk On Sports Bistro, Sports Info Solutions, Helping Hands LLC, Men of Standard Executive Security, Goomba Bully Killnos, and most of all, the AAA Phantom. None of this is possible without you. Once again, thank you for all your support, the energy, and the authenticity you bring to this space. Until next time, family, stay safe, stay locked in, and when you see me in the streets, holler at me and say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Catch you on the next one.
Crimson in my veins, talking Bama in the microphone. Look me up on YouTube. True cut straight from the stone. Ain't no selling fairy tales. I'm exposing what they want. Alabama football, yeah, I live it, yeah. Yeah, I beat it from the streets to the bleachers, every angle. Yeah, I see your film, study so militant. I ain't guessing a thing. Break it down, every snap is like a coach of the team. Authenticity above all, that's where I stand. If you ain't a real fan, you'll fail with the fan. They tried to box me in, and I keep it though off the frame. Turn the pressure into power, put my stamp on the game. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach, Smook, that's what they saying. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach, Smook, that's what they saying.
Players and the staff are pulling up right now for today's scrimmage. Coach David Ballou in the front. Y'all can see everybody pulling up, man. And boys over there, look at Deontay live.
Hey, I'm walking out of Walmart. Hey, what's your name, bro?
Man, my name Michael McKinney, man. I'm a true Alabama fan, and this man does a good job on his podcast.
What's up, bro?
Reviewing Alabama football. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate that, bro. Roll Tide, man.